Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be testing out the NYX Total Control Drops. This little bottle is under half an ounce. It's 0.3 fluid ounces, and it is the Total Control Drop Foundation from NYX Professional. This little guy retails for $16, and that makes it a really expensive foundation. I have the color Porcelain. The website describes the foundation as being velvety matte, and that you can just adjust the number of drops that you use to create more or less coverage, and they recommend you use it with their Total Control Foundation brush. I today will be using my fake artiste brushes as usual. It comes in 24 different colors, and it is a fairly wide range of very dark to incredibly light. And I guess one of the appeals to this is because it's like a liquidy foundation, you could add it to an existing foundation to like adjust the color to your needs if you needed to. It is super watery sounding, and it literally just comes with a dropper. The foundation contained within is super liquidy. It's got no scent, which is super nice. I just added 3 drops there. Let's try getting it on the face. So there is half of the foundation on, half of it without. I'm actually having a good morning. I'm not super red. I do have my normal acne, and it did bring the redness down a little bit. It disappears into the skin. It blends out super nice. So I feel like if you don't want a ton of coverage, this might definitely be your foundation. Let's try 4 drops. Alright, it literally feels like I'm not wearing any foundation. I really like the feel of it. I think the color is nice. I think it gave my face a little bit of like brightening. My face sometimes looks a little like muddy almost, so I definitely brought it back up to the rest of my body. It blended in like a dream. Again, it's not perfect coverage over some of my acne spots. To help deal with that, I'm just gonna use my Shape Tape. I don't always totally conceal my spots, but today I'm gonna. And I'm also gonna use my Instant Age Rewind under the eyes. To powder, I'm gonna use my Marcel face powder. Alright, makeup is complete. Looking at my skin, it looks a lot like skin. It feels like nothing is on it. It's really a beautiful finish. Hopefully it stays this nice and velvety matte throughout the day. It does look like strangely matte considering how lightweight it feels. I feel like it should look a little bit more skin light, but very interesting formula, very nice packaging. Sometimes these dropper bottles get really dirty and gross. I've had mine for maybe about a month and a half now, and it hasn't gotten totally dirty and gross, which is awesome. Now we have to wear this for the next 12 hours and see how it performs throughout the day. We'll pop over to natural light and see how it looks and do a couple check-ins throughout the day, and I'll check back with you at the end of the night. I feel maybe a smidge greasy, but really not that greasy. I was just outside, I had lunch. So far, so good. Maybe I'll blot between the next check-in and now, but I'm still pretty comfortable. Alright, it is only 9 o'clock, already in my pajamas, but it's the end of the night. Let's take a look at how this foundation looks. Overall, it still looks really nice. I think my forehead looks a little patchy just because of my normal discoloration, so coverage has worn down a little bit. Overall, I think it still looks nice and even, and I really am not too greasy. I've worn this foundation a couple times in the past, and each time I did it, I felt like I had a really overly greasy day. Today I wore comfortably. I blotted once. You guys saw me blot. And even right now, I don't feel like I need to blot. The oil looks well controlled. My forehead's a little bit shiny. I used 8 drops total. That sounds like a lot. 8 drops? I don't know. Maybe my brush ended up sucking more product up. But 8 drops, I wonder how many drops are in a bottle here, because it is a pretty expensive foundation compared to other drugstore brands. There's a great range of color selection though. I thought this was a great color match for my skin. I'd say if you like a really lightweight feeling foundation, this is going to be awesome for you. I would definitely say it's better on a drier skin than on an oilier skin. If you get oily, you might kind of just stay oily all day. But I think the idea behind it is really cool, and I also think, again, it would be really good for either adding more coverage to an existing lightweight foundation or using it to mix into another foundation that might be slightly too dark or too light for you, depending on what you have going on. So I would recommend these. Overall, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Not my favorite, little oily, but still wears really comfortably, applies like a dream. I love the finish when you first apply it. It is like a velvety matte, but it's also slightly lighter than that. Have you guys tried this foundation out? And if so, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comment section down below. And also leave me any other recommendations on what foundation I should try out next. But then again, maybe I currently am kind of overloaded on foundations and I need to just work on downing them a little bit. I was actually in a Sephora today and I looked at Fenty 110, but they didn't have any in stock, so I walked away. But maybe that'll be my next actual purchase, everyday foundation. Or maybe I should just use up my Estee Double Wear. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you'd like to see more beauty content from me. I do new beauty videos every single day of the week. Leave me any feedback, comments, follow me over on Instagram, Snapchat. I've been snapping a lot more lately. What else am I on? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the regular haunts. I'll leave them in the following card. Thank you to my current Patreons for donating and helping to support my channel and bring you these videos. If you'd like to sign up to help support my channel, I'll leave a link in this end card as well. Good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.